Hello everybody, welcome to BrokeN Boys. This is episode 59. I'm Mike.
I'm Colin.
And yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good.
I thought I was getting sick yesterday. Had a little bit of a sore throat, but that's gone away today. I'm just a little congested. I think it might be allergies. But, other than that, it's been kind of a stressful week, you know. Finally got an apartment. But instead of moving in August like I wanted to, moving in June. So that sucks. But,
Yeah.
It won't be closer to Mike, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah, that
that.
does suck.
It does. Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for you. You gotta live with yourself every day.
Oh, trust me, man. It's a struggle.
Vince too, though.
Can't stand this guy.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah.
No, I love you, Mike. Sometimes.
Me too, Colin, most of the time.
Went to the Shinedown concert. Got this sick ass hoodie. Spent $120 on it, and I regret that as every day goes by.
He looks good in it, though. Vince just confirmed from the other room that he looks good in it.
I was excited that the album art, was purple and everything. I was like, nobody uses purple.
It's true.
It's my favorite, and I'm hoping for a resurgence in purple at some point because I need it. And if the merch is gonna be this cool, it's got their they're cool. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like
blurry
cool
face symbols.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their alphabet. It's got their logo. It's got their name on the other sleeve, and on the hood, it's got the Planet Zero
Sheesh.
thing, and on the back, it's also got a Planet Zero thing. But the concert was good. Cindy Lou Who can sure sing. Much better than the first opener. Diamante, she sang the same song about 7-8 times, and then she covered Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, and she ruined it somehow.
Nice.
21 Pilots did better on the Bandito tour.
Did Cindy Lou Who sing what's it called? Where Are You Christmas?
Yeah, I wish. That would have been funny. Yeah, I mean, I told my dad beforehand that it was Cindy Lou Who, but I guess he might have just not been paying attention or not listening. And then afterwards, I was like, yeah, that was Cindy Lou Who. He was like, that was Cindy Lou Who? I was like, yeah. He was like, huh. Yeah, but she was good.
Good.
It was good. Shinedown was good. Good as always. I got a lot of cool pictures. I got a video of a song that they haven't released yet. It was a good show. They never disappoint. I've seen them 3 times now. So.
Oh shit! I knew you'd seen them once before. I didn't know.
Yeah, they were my first concert, and then that was at Ribfest, and then I went to see them again in Tinley Park. And that was 2019. And then if you want to count, this is the 4th time I saw the singer and the guitarist. They do like acoustic shows. By Smith and Myers. That's what they go by.
Do they perform Shinedown songs? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But that show was long. It was like a 4-hour show of just standing.
Yeah.
And watching them do that. It was cool, but I probably wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
And then this is my 3rd or 4th one, wherever you guys count. And it was good. But I'm a little mad at the band because they delayed the album from next Friday to fucking July 1st.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they want every platform of the album to be out at the same time, including and the vinyl is going to take a little longer than they thought. So they delayed it till July.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I remember when you told me that, I was like, what the fuck? Because like, especially since, because I think, with COVID and everything, the vinyl production got kind of fucked up in general, and that's why a lot of artists, we're just now getting Silk Sonic.
Not even until September.
not even until September, and also we're just now getting Tyler's "Call Me If You Get Lost," which I think is over a year old now, or if it's not, it's nearing there. So like when you said that, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
it's not really all that uncommon for artists to release an album and then just the vinyl comes like a month later or something like that, a few months later.
No, "Call Me If You Get Lost" came out on June 25th.
So that's almost a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like a month and like 3/4 away, or a quarter. I don't know. Fuck.
Month and a half.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, what the hell? Why would you? I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of pissed me off. That was fun.
Yeah.
But 20. You gotta wait for that 20-track album.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm delaying my album until I can get the vinyl pressing as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll be looking forward to it in 2035.
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing too crazy this week. Apartment. Can't wait to not live with my roommate anymore. And yeah. I'm just kind of sick of this semester, so I'm ready for that to be over.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How was your week, Mike?
It's fine. Pretty much the same old shit. Just stuck in an endless loop. Please help. You talked about your apparel. This is a Couch Shop shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Couch Shop.
Rest in peace.
2016, that was a great year.
Well, for most things.
2016 wasn't a great year, but I'm not sure if Couch Up started that year. I think they did.
I think it was.
That was like the only thing that could. Anyways, they're a YouTube group. I don't know why I said that. Well, I don't fucking know. My week was fine.
He's delirious, folks.
A little bit. I have a headache right now.
Oh no.
It's all right. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird off day a little bit, but maybe it'll get better. We'll see. I'm going home this weekend for Easter.
Celebrate the birth of Christ.
Yeah. The rebirth of Christ.
Watch him come out the tomb with his gigantic balls.
With his gigantic Easter eggs, yes.
Yes.
Jesus was hatched from the tomb. The week itself, same old stuff, just doing a bunch of stuff. I finished up an entire band piece, which I did in the last 3 weeks or so, which that's a lot of fucking work. Glad I got that done. Now I just have a few more projects to get done with this semester. There was a clarinet piece that I was working on a little bit ago, and it was written for the people in my clarinet studio who I've known. I've known all of them pretty much since I've been here, except the people who are sophomores right now. And I wrote a piece for them, and that was performed on Monday, and it was, from a lot of people, from what I heard, because what the recital was it was all the composition majors. It was pieces that they had written for a recital, I guess. And it was a very long concert. The guy before me, I really liked his piece, but it was ambient, Brian Eno inspired, very, very slow, very, textural based. And it was 12 minutes, and this was on a 2-hour concert. And I really enjoyed it, but it definitely was wow, this is getting a little long. And then I heard a lot of people were saying, fellow composers and also people who were at the recital, because I was the grand finale since I had 9 clarinets playing on one stage.
And suck your dick some more, Mike.
I know.
You could have just said the finale, but grand finale.
I was the grand finale special guest, guest composer.
I'm jacking him off right now.
Yeah, I'm always jacking off. Yeah, we were the last group, but a lot of people were saying it was a good way to end a long concert, which is a great compliment to have. So I'll be posting that some point this weekend. So I'll leave a link to that in the description because they did a great job, and I'm proud of the piece and proud of how they did. And Colin hasn't seen it yet.
Not yet. I was working. I would have gone. I would have killed myself. Because it was a long concert. But
it was a very long concert.
I might have just peeked my head in at the end just to watch him.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I could have sat through 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm past those days of sitting at band concerts for hours on end.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll always support this fucker, you know.
This fucking loser.
Exactly. And if you guys don't watch that video that he uploads,
Colin won't support you.
Yeah.
Or your life insurance.
Nope.
That's how that works, right?
I don't know.
If you kill somebody, you gotta pay for them, right?
I mean, depends if you're caught, I guess.
I guess so. But yeah, that happened. That was pretty cool. Felt like I grew a lot closer to that group of people over the last week. So that was nice. Yeah.
That's hot.
Replacing some of my other friends. Or I shouldn't have said that. Oops, I need to edit that out. I'll remember to do that.
I mean, hey, that could be any litany of schools. Man.
That's true. Especially in the Midwest.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah, we only talk about Chicago, but we are from Iowa.
We have said multiple times that we're from Illinois.
Yeah.
We are actually from Idaho.
Idaho, the Midwest.
I think it's more Midwest than we are, honestly, you know.
Idaho?
Yeah.
That's not considered Midwest.
West. I know it's not, but it's in the
West.
West.
Okay. It's not Midwest, though.
I feel like we're more East. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not the geography king anymore, so.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I've been also whipping Colin's ass every single night.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, not nearly as bad as I was whipping his ass. So.
For context, if you haven't seen, I think the last episode we talked about it, we have a Wordle game, which is just guessing countries, and it's like hot or cold if you get them. And we've been competing to see who can get the least amount of guesses, and it's been me for a little bit now.
It's been a long week, all right?
Yeah. This idiot didn't know where Sao Tome and Principe was. So,
There was a cool thing, though. One night.
Oh, yeah.
One night, you know, Mike's like, I think I said mine first, and then you were like, I don't think you need to know.
Yeah. So we both had like starting countries that we went for, right? Mine was always the Central African Republic, just Central African Republic, which is like dead center in Africa. Gives me a hint if it's in there because there's a lot of countries in Africa. And then Colin's is always Ukraine because support Ukraine.
Always.
Yeah, always. And this just like, this game randomly picks a country. I'm pretty sure it's random. Picks a country, and then, you guess them. Or it picks a random country that's the answer. Like each night. And, like Colin was saying, one night he sent me his thing. I already did mine, I think 20 minutes prior, but I didn't want to tell you that I got it in one because he would know what it was because we know our starting countries.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it in one. I was like, I guess I'm just that good, but what was wild was the next night, it took me 10 guesses to guess a country, and as soon as I saw what country it was, I was like, no fucking way. The very next night, it was Ukraine.
Yeah.
So Colin then presumably got it in one. I'm not sure if he ever confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure he did. So that's crazy. And if I did the math right on it, I don't have it up right now, but I think I did 1 out of 195 over 1 over 194 because you take out the country from the night before or something like that. I don't know. I took stats once, and I think it was 1 in 37,000.
Yeah, it was 1 in 37,830.
Yeah, the chances of that happening where our first countries happen back to back. I'm like, what the fuck? And of course, when they happened, he got 3 for mine, and I got 10 for his because I was a fucking idiot. But
suck it, bitch.
Yeah,
it's okay. That was the last one I won. So
yeah.
I'm working on killing myself.
No, gotta wait till the album.
We'll fucking work on it then.
I'm not gonna work on it because I want you here. That was happening. I've been getting really into
RuneScape.
No, I cannot do that right now, both financially and time-wise.
I will never financially recover from this.
RuneScape ruined my financials. I'm really getting into a lot of like JCS. They have a YouTube channel that was really big. I think around this time last year is when they like first got really big. They uploaded a video called "What Pretending to Be Crazy Looks Like," and it focused on like the police interview of, I don't even fucking remember his name, the shooter at the Parkland school, and like he doesn't deserve to have his name removed. No, he definitely doesn't. But he was just pretending to be, oh yeah, the demons, man, or whatever. Yeah, it was some cringe shit. But like the lead investigator.
You posted cringe Parkland shooter.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
What a cunt.
Controversial opinion, not a great guy. But like, that channel, like, it delves into the psychology behind how the police approach the interrogations to, dwindle down the suspect to get them to, testify against themselves, things they can use in court, whatever. Really interesting shit. And he doesn't upload all that often, and for some reason I just started getting into a lot of like JCS clones, what they are called, just people doing similar types of stories or just talk about fucked up police stories. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but they're interesting. So
yeah, Mike's a little fucked in the head. Yeah, he's just studying up on
just
stuff.
Doing research. Yeah.
If you like that kind of stuff, you could always listen to some podcasts that
I have thought about it because I know you have. I remember also one time, I forgot what concert your dad brought us to. Was it John Bellion? I think so.
Probably, yeah.
On the way home from that, I remember he was listening to a podcast like that too, and I was like, at the time I was like, okay, whatever. But now I'm like, I may actually want to listen to a podcast like that. Yeah. But
there's one I think called Crime Junkies. It's like two
Crime
women.
Junkies.
Yeah, they do some good stories on there.
Yeah.
It's real fucked, but
yeah. Right. Yeah.
Have you heard of the Broken Boys podcast?
No, actually.
What do you think of the Broken Boys podcast, random viewer?
It's great.
What's your favorite episode in the last 10?
Episode 57.
I mean, that isn't the last 10.
That is true. What do we talk about?
Music.
Oh.
He really is a true fan. What can I say?
Just gotta support, you know?
Vince hasn't changed clothes since the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. I mean, I have. But
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's all an illusion.
Yeah.
I'm going to go change my clothes now.
He's been going through some rough times.
Don't make him think I actually haven't changed my clothes.
He hasn't.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mike would know he lives with him. So.
True. Yeah, I have to smell him every day,
and he does it willingly.
It's our daily sniff check, Every roommate has to do that, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. Last week also, after the podcast, we watched Hot Fuzz.
That was fun.
Which after we rewatched that again, I think I'm greatly considering that to be one of my favorite movies just ever. It's just, there's so much packed into that movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Yarp.
Yarp. Yeah. Great music. Great movie if you haven't seen that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, very British, but very good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I gotta say then.
All right. The albums I listened to this week were, I listened to the new Father John Misty last Friday on the way home. It was pretty good. Don't have a ton to say about it. I only listened to it like 1.5 times, but he's got a good voice, and I liked the loungy style.
Yeah.
And then I also listened to Carrie and Lowell by Sufjan Stevens. It's very good. I like the indie folk sound. It's pretty sad, I do need more listens with that one as well. But, you know, I really dig the sound, and he's got a good voice, too. So, yeah.
Nice.
What'd you listen to this week?
Well, just a quick side note on the Father John Misty thing. I've been pretty much really enjoying that. I mean, like, I wouldn't say I'm, like, super addicted to it, but I really love the sound of it, and I think his voice sounds great all throughout. I was fucking shocked that Fantano gave it a 4, though. I was like, what the hell? This thing sounds so good. Like, it definitely sounds... Like, the sounds alone should at least warrant it a 5, I think. It's produced so well. Anyways, but for me, I didn't really listen to much. I started listening yesterday to Nurture by Porter Robinson. I think I got through most of the tracks. I think the last couple I didn't quite get to. But I was really enjoying it, and we actually had, like, some spring weather yesterday. It was really windy, but... the actual, like, weather felt really nice. It was super sunny and everything, and that album really hit that feeling of just, like, super sunny, super bright. It kind of reminded me of, like, some of the like, the more, like, electronic spots on, like, a 1975 album. Okay. Like, it reminded me a lot of that. It's pretty, you know, uplifting, feel-good stuff, but, like, it sounds really good. Yeah,
I've heard a lot of good stuff about that album. So.
Yeah, and normally, like, pitch shifting of, like, a voice, I'm kind of iffy on, but the way he does it on, like, I think it happens, like, on a lot of these tracks, but, like, the way he does it, I don't know, his voice sounds really good in whatever way he manipulates it. Like, it sounds so soft when it's, like, really high. I'm like, oh.
It's tasteful.
It's very tasteful, yeah. But yeah, that was really great. I need to listen to that more and actually finish it as well. But yeah.
Alright,
that's
cool.
Pretty much. That's all the albums I listen to. Yeah.
One of these Jockstrap.
Yeah.
So on.
Yeah. So on Sunday, Jockstrap released a new song. They're like a glitch pop, I think, is what they're technically called. But it's the violinist from Black Country New Road. I've been getting into them a lot recently. They released a new track called "Concrete Over Water," I believe it is, and it's pretty good. Her voice is angelic as hell on there. It's so good. Yeah, the only thing is that it's like 6 minutes long, and like it kind of builds up to like a drop like 2 times, and like I'm not a huge fan of like what it actually builds to, but up until then it sounds great. It's probably their best produced track yet.
Oh,
it sounds awesome. Then the next day we get a track from 100 Gex, 100 Gex, called Doritos and Fritos, I believe it's called.
Doritos and Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
By 100 Gex?
Yeah, Doritos and Fritos. I actually wasn't a big fan of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. The Fantano actually liked it, but, like, I don't know. It was kind of... Like, they did things a little differently. So, like, their voices... It still has, like, the auto-tune on it, but it's not, like, the pitch-shifted auto-tune that they normally do. And also, the track itself just didn't really... I don't know. One of the things I realized with this track is, like, I think I mostly like these guys when they're, like, really surprising me with, like, whatever's going on, because that's just what makes their shit enjoyable. It's just... It fucking flies out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. But the whole track was just, like, kind of samey and didn't really feel that interesting. And, like, I was kind of annoyed with, like, the chorus.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't, like... Yeah. I was annoyed in a way that people aren't usually annoyed by 100 Guys. I don't know. It was fine, but not my favorite thing from them.
Yeah.
Then last night we also got a drop from Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't anything like super to write home about, but I think it was written for a TV show I saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, it definitely has that kind of sound, and her voice is great as ever. And
yeah. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm down for anything Phoebe releases. So it was good.
Yeah,
and I've only listened to it like 2 times, but I don't have anything bad to say about it.
Pretty much the same with me. It's just like, yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say it's like the most memorable thing ever, but she sounds great. The production sounds pretty good for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
If
you
check it out.
Stuff, then listen to it.
Yeah. And then the last thing I have here is Dev Lemons. I briefly mentioned her in our artist thing last week. She does like she does like YouTube videos on stuff, but also TikToks of have you heard this song? And then explains like a cool thing about it or something. Anyway, she released a song that I really liked. I really liked the chorus of it. It's called Autopilot. Banger of a chorus. The rest of it is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Everyone say bye to Vince.
Bye, Vince.
He's gonna hang out with his other friends.
Get home safe if you're leaving tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Colin, beautiful as always.
Oh.
See ya.
Love you.
Love you more.
Damn. Love on the Broken Boys podcast.
It's not a usual sight.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we hate
Usually
each
only
other.
hatred
Yeah.
on this podcast. Yeah. That's about all I gotta say. That's stuff
Alright.
I listen to.
Well, we do have a whole other half of the alphabet to get to today.
We do.
So let's jump in.
Let's jump right in.
Let's jump right into it.
Yeah. So I noticed that mine is a little bit shorter. My second half's a little bit shorter than the first half. But I guess to remind you guys, in case you didn't see the episode beforehand, we're talking about our favorite song from every artist that we could think of. And the criteria that I had going into it, that I think Colin had as well, was... My window's open. That just kind of scared me.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. The criteria that we had going into it was like a song, like we have some sort of personal connection to a song from that person. So like for me personally, I think I said like Halsey last week. Like there's Halsey songs that I think are fine, but like I wouldn't say like, that's a really notable Halsey song or something like that. So like that's as long as we have some sort of personal connection to it.
Yeah.
And last week we went through A through M, and now we're going N through Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm up first.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
all right, starting off on a really positive note, we got NF with How Could You Leave Us. A lot of people like to clown on NF, and sometimes it's justified. But this is a genuinely like heartbreaking song. It's a song about, talking about the death of his mother, pretty much, and how she was lost to pill addiction, and the really conflicted feelings he has with still not forgiving her, and just like the last memories he has of her and everything. It's a really painful song that he's literally just like crying through.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, I think it may be one of the saddest songs that I know of. But it is really well done, and like I think anyone who even just like writes NF off as like corny Eminem ripoff, whatever, definitely listen to this song, because this song is completely different from, I shouldn't say completely different from his other stuff, but like there is real emotional weight attached to this track that is indescribable. Yeah. Then I have Nirvana. I put Something in the Way. I haven't listened to much Nirvana. I have liked this song, though, prior to the Batman, and that's because it was used in a trailer for The Last of Us Remastered. And I was obsessed with The Last of Us at that time, so I was like, whoa, this sounds kind of cool. So, like, I've kind of liked the song ever since then. But, yeah. And then Nothing But Thieves, big artist that we talk a lot about on here. There's a lot of tracks that I was deciding between them. They were another one where I almost did like a Slash thing, just because they have really good rock songs. They have really good rock ballads as well. But I decided to go with Can You Afford to Be an Individual off of Moral Panic. By far my favorite song on that record, but also just like Connor's vocal like rap / like high-pitched singing thing that he does at the end of it is amazing, and the lyrics are also fantastic. It's one of the only political songs that I'm like, I agree with pretty much everything you've said. Yeah. 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 That's all for my ends.
Cool. Only 3 for you. I have 4, so it's not much more. NF. I also have How Can You Leave Us? How Could You Leave Us? Everything Mike said. Great song.
Yeah.
Ninja Sex Party. 6969. It's just a really funny track. It's long. It's like one of their longest ones, because they wanted to do like a whole fucking a huge story with it. It's like a 9-minute track.
Damn.
it's great. They made like a whole music video for it, and it's great.
Nice.
Nirvana. I also have Something in the Way. I didn't know about it prior to the Batman, but you know, ever since the Batman, I've liked it a lot. And then Nothing But Thieves. I have 3 because I couldn't pick.
Yeah.
Forever and Evermore. Can You Afford to Be an Individual? And Reset Me.
Oh, Reset Me's on there for you.
Yeah.
Nice. That is a fantastic track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. I fucking love that band. I can't wait till you do an artist analysis on them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. They have a very, very underrated.
So, really.
They need to be talked about a little bit more.
I'm still upset that they canceled on us, but
yeah,
maybe next year.
Their most recent Instagram post also has Connor flipping us off.
Yeah,
and
I want to kill myself.
Colin, each time they post something, he's like, God damn it. They're just taunting me in the first, and then they just post one with him going like this.
Yeah, it's
I'm like, damn, directed right at Colin.
Honestly, yeah, it hurts every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my ends.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
On the O's.
On the O's. Oasis is who I start with. Don't Look Back in Anger. You know, I first heard this song when Post Malone and 21 Pilots performed it at a festival.
Yeah.
And I liked the sound of it a lot. This is like the only Oasis song I've heard. I've heard like parts of Wonderwall, but I've never actually listened through all of it. And Don't Look Back in Anger is pretty good. So
Wonderwall, or I guess I should put it this way, the hype from 21 Pilots always reminds me a little bit of Wonderwall. It's very similar in like the vocal stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, just
If I Wonderwall. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe the hype.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. Don't really have to explain that one. It's a great track. Great vocals. One Direction I have on here.
Oh, shit.
Night Changes. It's the only One Direction song that I've heard and actually like thoroughly enjoyed. They do have some bops. I will say that you can bop your head to a lot of One Direction songs that come on, but a lot of them are really annoying. But Night Changes is like it's a nice sentimental one. I do like that one.
Nice.
And then One Republic is my last O, and I have Secrets. That one. That's the first. It's like probably one of the first One Republic songs I heard, and it was on the Sorcerer's Apprentice soundtrack with with Nick Cage.
That is a throwback. I forgot about that movie.
Not a bad movie.
It's not.
No, not bad.
Really?
I mean, it's not. It's campy. It's like, you know, mid 2000s.
Yeah. I remember it happening when I was a kid. I don't remember anything about it, though.
You know, the main character other than Nick Cage is the voice of Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon, and like he's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that song was in it on the soundtrack, and my mom liked it, so we listened to it a lot on her iPod Touch in the car.
Oh shit!
You know, and I have a lot of good memories with that one. So,
Nice.
Yeah, those are my O's.
Cool. My O's, I start off with Oliver Tree. I'm a little so-so on most of his stuff, but he does have a song called Hurt that is pretty good, really catchy. Got O-Rod next, Olivia Rodrigo. I also put Driver's License. I've talked about it on this pod before, but this song actually inspired our Song of the Week idea, or I should say my Song of the Week idea. No, I'm kidding.
I came up with the podcast.
It's very true. But that inspired this segment just because when I first heard this song, I just kind of wanted to talk about it to everyone because I related really hard to it at the time it came out. If you want to hear how hard I related to it, you can listen to the cover of it on my channel.
It's very good.
I was going through some shit.
He was
that
going
time.
through it.
Yeah. Next, I have One Republic. I used to really like this band like before I really started getting into a lot of music. Nowadays, a little, but I do like their song "Good Life." I think it's catchy.
It's a good one.
It's nice pop tune, you know.
Yeah.
Then I got Owl City, Fireflies, song of my childhood.
Yeah.
This song, I hear this and I think of, you know, doing agility in the Brimhaven dungeon in RuneScape. I just hear those little like, oh goddamn, I want to be playing some RuneScape back in 2012.
Cannot believe your eyes.
It honestly kind of still holds up though too.
Yeah,
like,
it's not bad.
I don't know. It's a good track. I like it. But yeah, those are all my O's. Now going on to P's. Panic at the Disco to open this one up. Band that we did Did we do artist analysis? Yeah, we did do artist analysis on that. I was like, I think we did.
I think it was the one before Post.
Yeah, I think so too. There's a lot of tracks I could have chosen for this one as well, but When the Day Met the Night is one of their prettiest songs to me. I really love the vibe of the track. Just instantly puts a smile on my face, makes me feel good. Produced well. I don't understand how some people say this is one of the worst songs on Pretty Odd.
What the hell? I've never
fuck
heard that.
them. I've heard it a few times. I like watching reactions of stuff, and like, I don't know, for people who aren't really vibing with Pretty Odd, this usually is one of the tracks that like, ugh. I don't know why though. I love this track so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Paramore. I need to listen to more Paramore, but their track Hard Times is a good time.
It's a bop.
It's a bop. Pentatonics, they have a song called Love Again that I liked a lot when I was younger, and I revisited it recently, and I was like, this still holds up. It's got a good chorus to it. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. It definitely sounds like 2013, but it's all right. Peter Cottontail, I don't really know anything about this guy, but he has a song called Forever Always that has Rex Orange County, Chance the Rapper, and some other people on it as well. And it's a really cool, like, love, like, hip-hop song that also has some weird time signatures going on in it, and that's probably most of the reason why I like it, because I'm a fucking nerd. So, yeah. Then we got Phoebe Bridgers. Love a lot of her stuff. Pretty much all of her stuff is, like, good quality. Moon Song is one that has just really been, like, hitting for me, like, ever since, I don't know, it was kind of the last one that really hit me on Punisher, but then once it did, I was like, whoa, oh my god, wait, this is actually fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it displays everything amazing about Phoebe just in one track, so yeah. Then we got Phoenix, Lasso. Too bad Vince is gone, because he showed me this song. It's a bop, and I need to listen more to this album, because apparently this is a really good alternative rock album. But Lasso, great song. Poppy of, YouTube fame. I'm Poppy. That one. Now she makes, like, pop metal music. And it's really interesting. And there's a song called I Disagree that I really enjoy by her. Really, really good stuff. Yeah. Then we got Post Malone with Stay. I mean, we talked about this also in our artist analysis. This is, to me, by and far his best song. Really, really good stuff. I'd love to see more in this avenue from him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I also start with Panic for my P's, but I could not pick one again. So I did Northern Downpour, I did Nicotine, and I did Sarah Smiles.
All great choices.
Fucking amazing songs. Paramore's my next one. I was between Hard Times and this one, but I chose Misery Business. Just one of their most fucking best song. One of their best songs. Yeah. It's so fun. I know they don't play it anymore because it's a little
isn't there like
questionable.
I was gonna say, isn't there like a lyric in it that's like controversial?
Yeah. I don't remember what it's about. I think it's like slut shaming or something like that.
Yeah,
but,
something. Yeah.
They don't play it anymore, but like it's a great track. Phoebe Bridgers. I know the end. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But I did a special shout out to Kyoto and Motion Sickness. I love both of those tracks as well. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking good. Such a good song. Wish You Were Here is the only like album I've listened to by Pink Floyd. But like the song Wish You Were Here is like, it hits you hard. It's very fucking good. Plaintive.
Oh shit.
It's a song you guys haven't heard yet.
Uh-oh.
Honest.
Honest is your favorite? All right.
So far.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for you guys to hear that one. So good.
That I am proud of how that one turned out.
Honest and Honest 2.
Shit. Now they know there's a sequel. No,
it's okay.
Sorry. You're good.
The Police, Roxanne. Great fucking 80s tune.
One of the best, pretty much most people agree, one of the best episodes of Community has that song playing basically throughout the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Yeah,
it's a great song. Post Malone, Stay. I also agree, one of his best song.
We all had to fight over that one for some reason.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Prince, When Doves Cry.
Yeah.
Great fucking tune. Phil Collins off of the Tarzan soundtrack, Son of Man.
Yeah.
fucking Tarzan soundtrack. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it till I fucking die. Best soundtrack for Disney movies, or I think any movie in general.
Goddamn.
So fucking good. And he did not have to go that fucking hard. It was so good. And then I have Psy, Gangnam Style.
Oh, yeah.
You know, big 2012 bop.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't listened to it since 2012, but, you know, back in the day, dude, I was dancing.
You were doing
I
this
was doing
all day.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember pretty vividly there was a dance we had sixth grade where it was like a celebrity dance, like you dress up as a celebrity.
Okay. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I went.
Was it like a school dance type deal? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And they played that, and I did I danced to that Gangnam Style.
God
so, you know.
You and your buzz cut.
Oh yeah. I did not look like any celebrity, but I was like, what celebrity could I dress up that I, you know, might look like a little bit? And then I settled on Bono from U2. And
I'm sure all the sixth graders enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I knew him. I don't know why I picked him, but I was Bono.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those were my P's.
Nice.
And then my only Q is Queen. And I could not pick one song. I'm so sorry. I have Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I have I Want to Break Free, Bohemian Rhapsody, and The Show Must Go On. All fucking great tracks. Most of Queen's discography is just banger after banger. So you can't really go wrong with anything you pick there. But yeah,
cool.
That's my only cue.
Cool. I think my cues are pretty limited as well. It starts off with Quadeca. The song that got away from our Song of the Week playlist because of Bo Burnham's That Funny Feeling. It was my Song of the Week. I think it was an episode with John. I should say this
was
song.
both of them. It was both of Mike and John.
Oh, yeah.
Mike and John. Vince and John.
Oh, Vince and John? Okay. Yeah, it was that one. You're right. I should say the song name, Sisyphus, by Quadeca. Yeah, really great track. It only got beaten out because Bo Burnham actually released Inside on streaming services, and that wasn't out at the time. I didn't know it was going to be out, and I do like That Funny Feeling more than Sisyphus. But still, fantastic track.
No.
Yeah. Still fantastic track. I really love the production on that song. It's a journey. Then Queen. I put Bohemian Rhapsody because I'm a basic bitch, and I know a lot of Queen songs. I don't really have a lot of attachment to a lot of them, though, to be honest. And Bohemian Rhapsody is really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in it. So,
yeah,
basic bitch. That's probably my only one. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Going into R's. I feel bad. The R's are probably going to be long.
Yeah, that's good.
Starting off with Radiohead. How to Disappear Completely. I feel like Radiohead should have been hard for me because all of there's probably so many songs of theirs that I would give like 100. They just have a really consistent output, but How to Disappear Completely really hits different for me. I've talked about it before on the podcast, I think in our Perfect Songs episode. They hit like some like little niche of, you know, acoustics and electronics and just like atmosphere and cool music theory things and lyrics and just all the shit I love in music just happens in this song, and I really love it. Really, really great song from them. Not one to uplift you, though. Then I have this one, Ray LaMontagne. I don't fucking know how to say his name. Such a Simple Thing. I think this came up in a Spotify radio thing for me once. It's like this. It's somewhat like, I think it's country technically, but it's just like this really low key, like beautiful song of just him on his guitar singing his heart out, talking about, you know, simpler times. Whatever. I don't know. Something about it really hit me at the time, and now when I listen back to it, I still think it's a really, really pretty track.
Cool.
Rex Orange County, The Boy. Yeah, Sunflower to me, I'm not sure if... No, he definitely could top this at some point, but like Sunflower is a bop from him. I think we talked about it in the episode where we talked about Who Cares, his most recent album, but he was on some other type of shit in this era with Sunflower, Best Friend,
Loving Is Easy.
Loving Is Easy, And then also the features on Tyler's album, and then I think Apricot Princess was also in a general ballpark is the same as all this. It's like, god damn, man, you were popping off.
Yeah,
but
he
on
something, man.
yeah, Sunflower is one of the most unique sounding like bedroom pop songs I've heard. And just to go a little nerdy on you again, there's like 3 diminished chords in the chord progression, which that's fucking, that's insane, and it sounds so good and accessible. I love it. Really great track. Yeah, Rosalia. I talked about her last week. I've listened to her album, Motomami, and I do really like hentai.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's the end of my ours.
All right.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I also start with Radiohead. I was between this one and Karma Police, but I chose 15 Step.
Oh yeah.
Really great track to open up in Rainbows, and also just it's stuck with me since I've listened to it the first time.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of in my early fanhood of Radiohead. I haven't really delved into their whole discography or anything yet, but
he's yet to have his cherry popped.
Yeah. But 15 Step is really good.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is next. I have Can't Stop. Just a great rock tune.
Okay.
Fun bass by Flea there. Rex, Orange County, Four Seasons I chose. I don't know. There's something about that track I really love. And I just, it was kind of a hard choice between like that one and like maybe Television. So far so good.
Yeah, that's another great one.
But Apricot Princess has all the bops on it.
Yeah.
And then Roy Orbison, Oh Pretty Woman, just a classic, 50s rock tune. Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
That sounds like vaguely familiar, but like
it's a classic.
Okay.
But yeah, I took a history of rock and roll class at my junior college before COVID happened, and like we went through like we got to like the 50s, and I was like, ooh, this is where I started to like shit. And like Roy Orbison, he's got a good voice, and that's a classic song, and I was like, okay, yeah, and I added it to my like spring playlist that year. I was like, good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, those are my R's. And then S's. Shinedown is where I start. And I couldn't choose between Amaryllis and Breaking Inside. Both really great tracks. Amaryllis is the title track from Amaryllis, and Breaking Inside is off of The Sound of Madness. Both really good tracks. Silk Sonic, couldn't choose, I'm sorry.
I only have one album, man.
I know! And that's what makes it hard. Put on a Smile, Smoking Out the Window, Fly As Me. I love them all equally.
Yeah.
Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, great fucking grunge tune. Starbomb, which is a comedy band by the Game Grumps and Ninja Sex Party. It's like a video game parody band. And It's Dangerous to Go Alone is one of the first tracks they made, and it's a Zelda track.
I think I've heard that before.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the old dude in the cave that's trying to give him the sword, but it's actually his dick.
Yeah, I think I have heard that before. Yeah.
The Strokes is next. Selfless off of The New Abnormal. I've listened to that one a lot since I've listened to The New Abnormal, and it's became my favorite by them. Sublime is next. Santeria, really fun ska reggae track. Off of the one Sublime record I've listened to. It's their self-titled. And something I didn't know before listening to an episode of Podcast But Outside this week is that like the singer died before they even became like a big band.
Oh shit.
And like yeah, like they blew up with like this album, but like he was dead. And
damn,
that was pretty crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah. And then Sufjan Stevens, it's new for me, but off of Carrie and Lowell, I have Death with Dignity, which is the first track off the album. I really loved it, so I was
nice.
like, it can be here. But yeah, those are my S's.
Cool.
What you got?
Going to my S's, I'm starting off here with if it will scroll down. Sean James, Through the Valley. I didn't make this connection till right now, but 2 trailers from The Last of Us made it in here. This was the first trailer that we saw for The Last of Us Part 2 with Ellie playing guitar. It's a song that she sings. But also, the original guy who sings this song has a great raspy voice, and just it's a really, really powerful track. I really like it. Through the Valley. Then I got Shinedown. Amaryllis, I think it's the only song I've actually listened to by them, but I really liked it. So.
Well, I had Planet Zero on here. You listen to
oh, that's true, Planet Zero. I think actually you have sent me another one before, but I did like Amaryllis quite a bit.
Good.
So. Silk Sonic, Put On a Smile. Ever since they announced their thing and like their songs, I really wanted them to do a power ballad pretty much, and they did that, and they did it very well. Did. One of the best key changes in music. The Smile. This is that band that is with Tom York, Johnny Greenwood of Radiohead fame, as well as some other guy that I don't remember at the moment. They're releasing singles right now, and they have one called Skirting on the Surface that they released somewhat recently that I really enjoyed. I think it's a really haunting track. Fantano put it in his worst of the week, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. But
he's on crack or something.
He really is. He's making some weird claims nowadays. But he also liked the new 100 Gex song as well, so, fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know who would like that.
Yeah, what the hell? But yeah, I really like Skirting on the Surface. I think it has a really haunting vocal delivery. It's in a cool time signature. I don't know. It's my favorite one they've put out so far.
Cool.
They put out like 4 songs and no announcement of the album yet. So.
Huh. All right. Well.
I know. Spelling, Boys at School. Spelling was an album that, Spelling was an artist that Fantano gave a 10 last year or the year before.
Last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I listened to the album. I thought it was pretty good, but the track "Boys at School" is definitely like, ooh, yeah, that's some top notch shit.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really fucking good synths on that song. Steve Lacy, producer, but song called "Dark Red." I really like this track. It's a really, really cool vibe. Very catchy. Still gets stuck in my head every now and then, even though it's an old song. The Strokes. I need to listen to more of The Strokes, but I put The Adults Are Talking because I'm a basic bitch again.
Great song.
It is a great song, though. Yeah. I also do like what's the one you had a song about? I do like Soma a lot too.
That's a great one.
Saint Vincent. I listened to her album a few times last year. Daddy's Home. Somebody Like Me. I remember liking the track Somebody Like Me. There's a few other tracks in there that I like too, but yeah. Styx.
Oh,
Renegade.
Styx.
I was introduced to this song on
whoa, that's an old band, Mike.
I know, what the fuck? I was introduced to this band on a youth group trip by one of the advisors of another youth group that we were also with, and they played this song like once every day that we were there, and we were there for like a week, and I was like, this is a bop of a track.
They played Domo Oregato, Mr. Roboto.
Once I realized that was also Styx, I was like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah.
Renegade, though, this is a banger. Like, it's a great track. Really good shit. Yeah. And Swedish House Mafia, Don't You Worry Child. Another song from my childhood that I liked quite a bit. And it's probably one of the first times that I was really into a song. I was like, damn, I like the lyrics and the sound of this track. And that's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
The things that make up a song.
I know, right?
The lyrics and the sound.
yeah. Yeah, that has some nostalgia for me. All right, now we're going into Tease. All right, starting off, another nostalgia banger, Tayo Cruz, Dynamite. Don't know what happened to this guy, but Dynamite...
probably killed himself because it was beautiful girls. Beautiful girls, they made me suicidal.
What the fuck? I don't remember this at all. What the hell?
That's a Tayo Cruz song.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the radio, man.
What the hell? I do not remember this at all.
How do you not remember that?
I remember Dynamite and... Oh, what the fuck was the other one? There was another one.
Beautiful girl.
No. I mean, I don't doubt you. I've just never heard that song. It was Dynamite and... Dio! Break Your Heart. Break Your Heart.
Oh, no. Is that not Tayo Cruz?
I don't know.
It has to be.
Is the song called Beautiful
I
Girls?
think so.
Oh, you said Beautiful.
Oh no, it's Sean Kingston. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Wrong guy. Same era, wrong guy.
They actually do look kind of similar.
was
They have
not.
very like similar sunglasses, bald head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oops.
Well,
False alarm.
Tyler Cruz is still alive.
Yes, he's
I
still
think.
alive. The Beautiful Girls didn't make him kill himself.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. He just something
But,
like dynamite.
I don't know where Sean Kingston went either.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But you don't remember that song though?
I don't know.
God.
That was on the radio though?
Uh-huh.
God damn, that's crazy. Fucking wild. Then I got Tame Impala. There's a few songs I could have chosen for this one, but Let It Happen is probably one of the most entertaining 9-minute songs I can think of. Just so groovy, so good.
Let it happen.
Yeah, so super glitchy too. Like that middle section, fucking awesome. Tom York got Twist here. This is off his record Anima. I really
Anima?
You say that every time. I really love the synths on this track and the chords that happen towards the end of it. It's really haunting and really good. And people meme on it because I think he says the word twist like over 200 times in it. It just goes twist, 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 twist for 7 minutes. But it's great. It's fantastic. Thrice. This is a rock band I've listened to a few times. Only their one album though that I can't remember the name of at the moment, but this is on that album. It's called The Dark. Really good chorus on this track. Really good vocal performance. Tiny Meat Gang, Broke Bitch. This song has no right to go as hard as it does.
That's true.
This is probably the only song of theirs that I like enjoy outside of just like, oh, I like Cody Ko and Noel Miller. Just like, oh wait, no, this is actually fire. This is really fucking good. Travis Scott. I do like Sicko Mode. I'm sorry.
The Murderer?
I need to listen to Rodeo though, because a lot of people actually say that it's like actually a really good album. But
Let's Mike support The Murderer.
There's okay. You have Michael Jackson on your list. Don't come at me, okay?
Okay, which one's worse, pedophilia or murder?
I don't know. Which one is worse, Colin? Don't support the artist. But
You got me.
The song Sicko Mode is great, okay?
You also have Borns, so.
That's true. I also have Borns on here. He was just more creepy, I think, than anything else. But still. And we've got 21 Pilots, Truce. This is another band, once again, I probably should have had a hard time choosing, but I chose Easy Way Out and just went to the one that I have the most personal connection to. Truce, I think, is always going to be a song that's just kind of important in my life. And yeah, I really like the song Truce. Really fucking good song.
Never heard it.
Then Tyler, the Creator. Boredom. I never really get sick of this track. It's 6 minutes long, and I listen to the whole thing every single time I listen to it. It's just it's a perfect low-key vibe track. For a long time, it was my most played song on Spotify. I'm not sure if it is anymore, but yeah, I really like that track.
It's a good track.
Is that going into W's? That is going into W's. Okay.
Right.
That's the end of my T's.
Cool. I start with Tame Impala. The less I know, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking banger track.
It
Everyone
is.
knows that track. And for good reason. Great
Yeah.
fucking song.
One of the best bass lines ever.
Oh, God, yeah. Tesla, a band my dad, loves and has always loved and instilled, some love of their music into me. I have Love Song and Paradise because you can't really have one without the other. They're both like rock ballads that like go right into each other.
Okay.
So they're both great. Toto, I have Rosanna. Great fucking tune. I had Africa as well, but I was like, no, Rosanna's better, and Africa got memed to shit. So
yeah.
Train, Ordinary. It's off of the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. Great fucking tune. The best track Train's ever made. It's like a harder rock song. And
Really?
Yeah. And it's so fucking good. And if they did some more stuff like that, maybe more people would respect them.
I think I only know Train from their shitty pop
Yeah.
music, so.
Hey, soul sister!
Yeah.
21 Pilots, I could not pick one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mike.
You don't have any personal connection to these songs?
Jumpsuit, Truce, Lane Boy, Chlorine, Morph, and Fall Away.
Yeah.
I mean,
all great choices.
yeah. We've talked about them enough, and we'll continue to talk about them.
Every now and then we mention 21 Pilots.
Yeah, just we don't have 2 episodes dedicated. No, 3 episodes dedicated to.
So far.
Just wait. And then Tyler the Creator, also couldn't pick one, but Boredom's also on there. Boredom, New Magic Wand, Who Dat Boy.
Yeah.
I love those tracks so much.
All great.
And then I have a V before we get into W's.
Oh, okay.
Van Halen, Jump. Great.
Jump.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump by Van Halen. That's a classic 80s tune. And then W's.
All right. Do you want me to go into
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
W's.
Cool. I'm starting off with The Weeknd. The track Faith is what I chose here. I really love the album After Hours, and this is one of the tracks that really made me understand the vibe of that album. It is so dark and so, like, kind of fucked up in a way. And it really, Blinding Lights comes right after it, and it kind of recontextualizes Blinding Lights, you know, his biggest song ever. And I think that's really cool. And the production on this track is insane. So fucking good. I love that song so much. Weezer, don't know too much about them, but I loved last year's OK Human. They didn't have a song called Faith. I really liked Alu Gobi. The song, I have no idea what it's about. It kind of sounds like a lot of nonsense, to be honest, but I think a lot of Weezer tracks go that direction. But it is so catchy. It is so fun. One of the best choruses I think I've ever heard. Instantly sticky. So good. Oh yeah, and then we got Wilbur Soot of Minecraft fame. I tried to do a British accent the second time, but I realized it sounded exactly the same. So
Wilbur Soot? Wilbur Soot?
Wilbur Soot. I put Your New Boyfriend. Yeah, I really like Jubilee Line from him as well, but I think Your New Boyfriend's a better, like, just full song. It's funny. It's catchy. It's a fun track. Yeah. Do you want me to get into W? Do you have any X's?
I don't, but I do have W's.
Okay. I guess we'll just exchange from here on. These last few letters are weird, so.
The Weeknd. How Do I Make You Love Me was the one I picked.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Track. Weird Al Yankovic. The Saga Begins. Fucking hilarious. Well, probably not hilarious, but it's a good. It's a Star Wars track. It's a parody of American Pie by I forget who. But it's just I love that track. Weezer, couldn't pick one. Sorry. Buddy Holly, Island in the Sun, Girl We Got a Good Thing, High as a Kite, and Alu Gobi. Banger tracks.
Yeah.
Off of the Blue, Green, White, Black, and OK Human album.
Got the whole rainbow there.
Yeah. I left out teal and red. And the white and Radiohead and Van Weezer and Spring, all of them. And the White Stripes is my last one on the list. Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
Great track. And those are my letters.
Oh, those are all your letters?
Yep.
Oh shit. I think probably only have a couple left anyway. I got a couple Y's here. I got Yoruma, most known for the most overplayed piano song ever, A River Flows in You. But I played a lot of Yoruma music in my piano lessons just because I really like the vibe of his tracks. Or I shouldn't call them tracks. These are pieces at this point. But he has a song called Painted, which no sheet music existed in the public for, but I really love a lot of the chords and the sound of this track. It's very up my alley. I think if you were to hear it, you would be like, yeah, those sound like my chords. Really good stuff. Youngblood, I generally don't like most of the things this guy does, especially, nowadays. It's just, he's very edgy in a very cringy way. But he does have a song called California that I think is pretty good. So. I liked that song before I really started hearing his other stuff. My last one, we got Zed with Beautiful Now. John Bellion showing up for the third time on this list. Because I never knew he sang the hook to this song, or just the whole song. But it's a really good song. Honestly, it has aged pretty well, too. Good pop hit from Zed. One of the better producers in the mainstream, in my opinion. I generally like most of his stuff.
Yeah.
That's everything.
We did it.
That's
The
every
alphabet.
artist ever.
Yes.
None left out.
Nope, not a single one.
There are only 130
30.
artists. Me not included in my own list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Where are we at time-wise?
Oh, shit.
Wow. We've been
I did
going
not
a lot
think-
longer than I thought.
I did not think it was that long.
Me
Wow.
either.
I was thinking we were going to have to make up some time, but I
Me
guess
too.
not. What's your song of the week, bud?
I don't know. I thought I would have more time to decide. I'll leave it up to you again. Do you want to hear a Tesla song, a Sufjan Stevens song, or a good train song for once?
Good train song. Let's do Sufjan since you listened to
Sufjan?
that this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Death with Dignity by Sufjan Stevens.
Cool.
I see the signal searchlight strike me in the window.
All right. Death with Dignity by Sufjan Stevens. What do you think?
I really like that. I told you right before it started that I may have heard this song before because I knew one track from this album had showed up in like a Spotify radio for me before, and it was that song. And the fact that I could immediately tell, well, I shouldn't say immediately, but once he got into that chorus, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely remember this.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really pretty track. You took inspiration from my list of albums I've been meaning to listen to, and that was one of the ones on there. And now that's leaning me towards I definitely need to listen to that one.
Okay.
I may go out of my way from the list of randomness to listen to that one. That's
It's
that
definitely
was
worth
really
it.
pretty.
Yeah. He's got a really good voice. A very simple track with just guitar and piano towards the end, and just that really kind of haunting. I don't even know how you would harmonizing.
Yeah, the vocal harmonies are gorgeous,
Yeah.
but they were haunting. Yeah.
Yeah, just at the end, it's just like 30 seconds of that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, that was great.
yeah, and for such a sad album to start with that, it's fucking
Yeah.
great. And then I think in the next song he sings about somebody checking their text while he masturbates. So
Nice.
yeah, yeah, it's a really good track, and I'll definitely need to give that album more than the listens I have because
Yeah.
it's very good. He's got a really good voice.
Yeah, I need to listen to that one.
Yeah.
It was great.
So what do you got for us?
I'm kind of going back and forth between some stuff. I think I'm gonna go with something from the Porter Robinson album, even though I listened to it once. I remember really liking the song Mirror. So
Mirror.
we're gonna go Mirror by Porter Robinson.
Know what you want from me. Know what you're thinking.
All right, Mirror by Porter Robinson. What'd you think?
It was okay.
Oh.
It's not. It sounded good. It's not. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It was it was what I kind of expected from Porter Robinson. I know my younger brother liked him for a little while. I don't know if he still does, but from the stuff that he would play in the car sometimes, I didn't love it back then, and it was good, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like my favorite thing.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah. I don't know, something about that track when I was listening to it, like, I don't normally sing along to new songs or anything, but for some reason when that last chorus kicked in, I was like singing along to the melody to it. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so catchy? I really like the beat switch that happens in it as well. Yeah, I don't know. I was vibing with it, so yeah.
Good choice. It's probably not something I would visit, but
No, that's completely fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is what this is about,
Yeah. This is called friendship.
Yeah.
Respecting respecting boundaries and not hurting each other's feelings.
Pussy.
Baby bitch. Anyways, we have to choose for artist analysis.
How could I forget?
I almost did until actually I don't remember what made me remember, but yeah, we gotta do that as well.
Whoa! This doesn't count. This doesn't count. Stop.
Well, it looks like it stopped. Oh, it's going through the speaker.
It's going through the speaker. Oops.
All right. Where are we gonna go? What are we gonna analyze? Oh boy, I hope it's something very long. What is it, guys? Can you see what it is? What does that say?
Fallout Boy.
Oh, interesting. Oh, can't wait to end on a good note with that one. Hey, you said you like your purple albums, right?
Oh, fuck. I'm going to regret that. All right, Fallout Boy. Next artist analysis.
Yeah. Tune in next week to see us talk about the discography of Fallout Boy.
Mike's first real delve into pop punk.
Yeah, I think I've listened to Folie à Deux by them before.
That's a good album.
I remember liking...
$20 Nosebleeds.
Yeah, I remember liking that track a lot with Brendan Urie on it. I think I like the album itself quite a bit too, but cool. How many albums
I
are
think
we
it's
looking
like
at?
6, 7.
That's not too
6 or
bad.
7.
Let's see. We got.
Oh,
I don't think this is an actual album.
Evening Out with Your Girlfriend.
Oh, maybe it is.
Maybe it's their first. It's only a half hour long. It's not too bad.
Okay.
But it does not have the listens. I think that's the one that people consider the first.
Is it?
Take
yeah.
Us to Your Grave.
I knew. Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk about it. So maybe 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's just like a greatest hits album.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, so like 6, 7, 8. We'll see. But yeah, tune in next week to hear me talk about pop punk for the first time.
Yeah.
Something tells me a little more emphasis on the pop than the punk, but that's okay.
Well, at least towards the latter half.
Yeah. You mean to tell me Mania isn't a pop punk album?
It's a lot. It has a lot less tracks on it than I thought it did.
It's
only 35 minutes.
It looks.
It felt like an eternity the first time I tried listening to it.
Okay, so it looks like they're kind of on the. Is it cool if we don't do the deluxe one?
Yeah, no.
This is commentary.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, it looks like they take a little bit of like what it was for Panic for us, except for Folie à Deux, where it was like about like 30 minutes for each album or so.
Ooh, that one's
Oh,
Infinity on High.
I shouldn't have started saying that sentence because
Oh.
it got longer as I went through. But
Yeah, not
Okay.
too bad.
it's not too bad. All right,
All right.
Cool. Well-
Fallout Boy.
Fallout Boy. If you are listening to us on streaming services, Fallout Boy.
First of all, thanks. Second off, can I have some money?
Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, others. I really liked when Brendan Urie did a drunk recollection of your thing. And that's the only reason I remember Evening Out with Your Girlfriend, because he called it Eating Out Your Girlfriend. Anyways, if you're listening to us on streaming services, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. You can come over to the YouTube page under the same name, BrokeN Boys, where you can find links to our Song of the Week playlist that we just talked about, where you can find Mirrors by Porter Robinson, or Death... Oh, fuck, what was it called?
Death with Dignity.
Death with...
Whoa!
Looks like
Wow!
looks like I'm censoring 2 things this episode.
Holy shit. Oh my god! Your career's over before it even started!
Fuck! Shit! So that's gonna be censored.
Oh no!
But for those wondering what happened, I mixed around a couple letters in Dignity.
Oh wow.
Dignity?
Dignity.
Dignity. That's
God
the description.
Oh,
You
no
wanna
Kurt
finish
Cobain
it?
joke this week.
What?
No Kurt Cobain joke this week.
No, that's enough. That's enough. You got the Twitter page. You got links to my music. You got links to my artist of the album of the year, Colin's album of the year, as well as his Instagram page. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.